real soon.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
We're gonna run it along though. I got another clip for us. Let's check this one out.
And you were just like, okay. Mm-hmm. And you called me back.
I called her right back, y'all. I was so convicted. I was so convicted.
You were like, I didn't like how I felt when you told me that. And I was like, what do you mean? You were like, I don't know what it is. I'm talking this out in real time. But whatever it is, I don't like what I felt. And I said, did you feel jealous? And you were like, I don't think I feel jealous.
Because we went through all the emotions. She's like, are you angry? Are you sad? Are you jealous? I was like, I'm not jealous because I don't want what you have. I'm sad and I'm angry and I'm upset that I'm not doing it with me.
Yeah.
Like, we're not working together.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have that. Y'all, let me tell you something. Anybody?
What? What? The clip wasn't long enough?
No, I mean, what was it about?
Oh, okay. Yeah, let me break it down for you. So that was her friend right there.
Yeah, I thought she would have took the.
I couldn't find a good compilation of it.
No, I'm just saying the part where her just saying, straight to the point,
Yeah. So what she was saying, let me just break it down. What she was saying, if y'all haven't seen that clip, that was her friend, a longtime friend right there, right? The longtime friend now has a podcast. Obviously, it started up. They got some good people coming in, so it was only right she interviewed B. Simone. The friend has been with B. Simone since day one, right? The public, if you ladies know, that's one of her partners from way back. The friend was just telling her, and you're right, I didn't clip it long enough for that. The friend was telling her, it was a girl talking over her, and I don't want to keep putting her in. It was a girl telling her that she was homeless, single mom, living with her parents, down on her luck, and she was watching B. Simone just like, doing for a whole bunch of other people, doing for this, doing for that, doing for a boyfriend, XYZ, XYZ. And the whole time she's sitting next to her, she's like, I didn't feel like you had to do nothing for me, but, it would have been nice. And that was her explaining when the friend finally got the opportunity, she called B. Simone and was like, hey, I got this going on. And then B. Simone was like, oh, okay, cool. Whatever. They hung up. And then she called her back like, hey, I don't know how I feel. I don't like how I just feel. Basically saying she was jealous that the friend got the opportunity. After you watch the friend struggle, after you watch the friend do this and that, she finally get an opportunity and you're not happy for her. You feel me? And that's what set a lot of people off. There was also another clip in there about her, B. Simone saying her bank account went down a little bit. And, she has the penny pinch. She was at Bloomingdale's. She's like, I can't be at Bloomingdale's anymore. I need to shop at H&M. Basically saying like H&M is just so crazy and she's not used to having the money, not having the money on hand, and a sort of other things, right? B. Simone caught hot fire as well during releasing a book that she stole from a whole bunch of different authors off Pinterest, took their manifestos, put them together in one, and say manifesting what you want in life, put her name on it, put her face on it. And so a lot of copies, right? Also, her dissing 9-to-5 working men. So how you feel? Let's take it back to the original clip. How you feel about her not being happy for her friend after she watched her friend struggle? And then when her friend gets the opportunity, she sits there and says, I'm jealous.
I don't know. That's her, that's her and her friend's relationship. Of course, it's weird, but if I got a weird relationship, are they still friends?
Yeah, she put them on the show. So
that was them two right there together.
That's the actual friend.
All right, I had no idea what was going on in that clip. That's why I'm kind of like lost right now.
Okay.
Yeah. At least they was able to come and sit down and talk about it. Mm-hmm. That's the main thing. If you got a friend or whatever you want to call them, mm-hmm. and y'all can't talk, then it's not really any type of like friendship there or anything like that. Mm-hmm. You can't tell a person how you feel or the same thing that go on any type of relationship. If you can't voice your opinion on how you feel, mm-hmm. or about something you don't like, then mm-hmm. it's pretty much just one sided and it's not really a friend.
So my apologies for not getting better content. But all right, so the first let's break down the first part. She was a single mother, staying with her parents, supposedly homeless, watching B. Simone do acts of kindness for other people. If I had to guess, I would say industry people, boyfriends, and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Was it on her to like pull her friend up at that time when her friend was? I mean, homeless and staying with your parents is two different things. So I don't know why people say that. But was it on B Simone to pull her, give her a better opportunity at that point in time?
If you homeless and staying with your parents, why are you watching me and doing what I'm doing? You need to go out there and get something done. Get out there and get something done.
I agree, right?
Yeah, you need to get something done.
At least.
People like to help people that's helping themselves.
And that's why.
Don't just be sitting back. What's your name, Uncle Ice? Yeah. I can smell money. If you say that all the time, I'm not finna help you.
Yeah.
I'm not. If you making all them little weird jokes, like them hating, but trying to congratulate, but kind of, like one of these, one of them, like the grab and take, you should stab and grab. If you doing one of them, I'm not gonna help you do nothing. I'm not gonna wish no bad on you. You feel me? I'm pretty much not even gonna have you in my mix close to me like that.
Yeah, and then the single mother thing, is that her fault?
It's not her fault. It's not her fault.
When people always throw that out, I was like, I'm a single mother.
It's the mother's fault for being a single mother. Let's be real.
Let's be real. You want
to date a gangbanger? You know what comes with gangbanging. You want to date a thug? You know what comes with dating a thug. You want to date somebody that's taking chances? You know what comes with dating somebody that takes chances.
Athletes.
Now, if you was just dating James Bond and he went on a mission and then come back, but you didn't know nothing about the street life, that's a whole different thing. That's still your fault because you still should have knew who you was dating.
You should have waited. Before you popped out a baby, you should have.
A lot of people
got a full aspect of who you having a baby with.
A lot of people don't want to hear it, but you should know who you're laying down in bed with.
And for women, you have the choice to have the baby. So you should definitely know who you're dealing with before you had a baby. Right?
Yeah.
Man, you shoot it in there, it's gone. You should still worry about that beforehand.
Yeah, definitely should worry about that beforehand.
But
it's just like if you're, like you just said, boom, you do what you do as a man. Now you're on child support. I know sometimes you can't really see that coming, but that's still your fault. I can't just go, women, it's your problem, it's your fault if you're a single mother, because it is. But it's vice versa for the dudes too.
Because the dudes gonna deal with it.
I can just crazy, but if you any type of adult, you gotta deal with it. It's just what it is.
Even if you're not, you still gotta deal with it. They're gonna come find you. There ain't no way around that. Okay, so being that the friend did get on her feet by herself.
Good.
Right?
Yeah.
Is it okay for B Simone to be jealous, or is it cool because she talked about it?
Did B Simone say she was jealous?
I mean, it's so many words. She said, let me play that part for you again. And I'm turning up a little bit. Let's mute this real quick.
All right.
And you were just like, okay. And you called me back.
I called her right back, y'all. I was so convicted. I was so convicted.
You were like, I didn't like how I felt when you told me that. And I was like, what do you mean? You were like, I don't know what it is. I'm talking this out in real time. But whatever it is, I don't like what I felt. And I said, did you feel jealous? And you were like, I don't think I feel jealous.
Because we went through all the emotions. She's like, are you angry? Are you sad? Are you jealous? I was like, I'm not jealous because I don't want what you have. I'm sad and I'm angry and I'm upset that I'm not doing it with me.
Yeah.
Like, we're not working together.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have that.
So if you watch your friend sit right there, right, and, struggle and go whatever, and then they get the opportunity, right, and then say, I'm angry that it's not with me, when you had ample time, if you wanted to do that, to do it with your friend. And now that your friend has it, you feel some type of way. How does that come off to you?
I don't know. That's some female shit. I can't wrap my mind. I don't know what they got going on right now. It's like you not reaching out, but I done probably surpassed you. Yeah. And now you kind of mad that we not working together. I don't know. I can't wrap my head around that shit. It sounds like some haterism to the next 10 power. You feel me? I'm definitely a hater. But that shit right there, like once I decide to make my mind up to hate, I'm staying with that. All 10 toes, I'm staying on that. Yeah. I'm like, damn, I'm glad I missed out. No, it's like, nope, I chose to hate. I choose to hate on the wrong one. I chose to hate on the wrong one. Now let me turn my back to this so I ain't gonna see how good they look. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You better choose wisely.
I mean, I guess you can respect her honesty.
I mean, but
it's like a female instead of cheating on you.
We always respect honesty and we always respect consistency.
Yeah, consistency, honesty, right? Instead of her just going and cheating on you, doing you kind of, if she tell you, I don't like you, I want to go XYZ with dude over there, and ain't nothing you really do about it. Just, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Now, if you choose to stay on that if you want to be Simp Daddy 3000, that's your fault. But at least she kept it real. So but that's still, I don't think that I can't even relate that, because that's still some like underhanded conniving. Like you wanted like I don't want to say you got a kick out of watching her struggle. Maybe you just was so caught up in
she was caught up in winning.
Yeah, and the winning. Which is a real thing.
Winning is busy.
Yeah, winning is busy.
Winning is busy. You feel me? Like, come on now, winning is busy. And we all make our own beds. Yeah. We all make our own beds.
And that part, that's one thing I will stand on B. Simone with. It's not my fault. Yeah. You're single, a single mother with your parents or whatever. And that's not my fault. But she even said, I don't feel like I deserve nothing. You know what I'm saying? So she didn't say she was doing no underhanded conniving stuff. You never know with females, with any friend. Somebody could have hit somebody girl back in the day. Some girl could have hit somebody dude back in the day. So, people hold on to certain things. So we're not going to stop being friends because it's not supposed to be that. Yeah. But people hold on to that type of stuff.
I always equate it to this. You can be homeless, and her homeless is a whole different homeless. That's not even homeless. You
got somewhere to go, you're not homeless.
You got somewhere to go, you're not homeless unless you got, pay rent there or whatever. Then I don't know, but you feel me? At least you be thankful you had the people that you had in your life that stepped up at the time. But I always equate it to this though. You can be that couch surfing bum that go stay with your cousin and they're not charging you to stay there. Oh, that's cool. And then you got they let you stay there 6 months rent free, but you ain't did nothing that 6 months. Do they kind of hinder you? Then, every time I get off work, cuz you want to smoke, let's go in the garage, go smoke. You feel me? Oh, we going out tonight cuz you want to come out? And I'm talking about the owner of the house or the apartment asking you this. But they know that you ain't working. They know that you ain't, you barely got money for weed. You just kick back while everybody else gone. Is that hindering you, or is that going, or them, would you rather be hindered, or would you rather get that tough love that builds perseverance, character, a drive, a motivation, and you gotta get out here and do it yourself. It's a doggy dog world. It's a dog world. You gotta get out here and do it yourself. So as you really be hindered, I'm pretty sure you can help people that you can hinder, and you probably have to look back, step back from the situation like, damn, I'm kind of hindering this person. If you're just there for every moment, so you can be a good friend, but then also you gotta get it. You gotta get yours. Every trash can get a steak, but every trash can gonna be dirty most of the time. You feel what I'm saying? And get that steak and run with it.
That's a complex answer, right?
It's a complex answer, but I'll speak from experience. Yeah. When people would let me stay with them when I was a young teen and all like that, going through the things that I put myself through, they had a little sympathy for me because my mom had just passed. I didn't have any more parents left on this earth. So, but it was, that shit came with limitations. You feel me? And now that I'm older, I'm glad it came like that because it made me get out and get something. God, yeah.
So no. Go ahead, get it. Go ahead. So I couldn't imagine if my people, I got decent parents, if they would, or moms would have put me out at 18. I couldn't. Yeah. I don't know what my life would have turned out to. Right. Yeah. Give me that time to grow a little bit and get it on my own. So that I guess that's not exactly enabling because I stayed working and doing something.
Yeah. We was always hustling. So.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So. Yeah. I guess, but if I didn't have that, it put the pressure on hella fast. Yeah. So some of your decisions might be more, what do you call that, impulsive or frantic because you're like, I need money now. Yeah. So I don't got time to go through this. That's might lead me to something down the line. I need money now. I still did shit. I need money now. Exactly. But I needed to get to it. I think it depends on the person. I think I say all that to say it depends on the person. Some people, like you said, their limitations definitely are needed. Limitations is needed in anything. Yeah, you can't be like, hey, it's good. Yeah. Because then it's good. And some people going to run with that. Some people will still be like.
Some people just going to be a couch bum.
Yeah, some people will become couch bum.
A couch surfing bum.
That shit lasts for a long time.
It lasts for, we know somebody. We know a couple people.
We know people.
We know people, bro. Yeah. And they just couch surfing. They ain't got no responsibilities. But if you know what? Let's pack that bag. Let's take a ride. Yeah. And you drop them off in the middle of the jungle. They gonna sink or drown. Everybody's not supposed to make it.
And then some people you do that too, and they drizz down.
And it's not your fault.
It's not your fault.
Yeah, they gonna drown regardless.
Yeah. Some people, and that's why I said it could be the person. Some people got that drive.
Yeah, everybody ain't supposed to make it. It's just how it is, bro. Yeah, it's just how it is. I don't know. Maybe I sound so blatant like that because I've seen it happen. And I've been through it. Mm-hmm. But that was my mind state even when I was going through it though. You feel me? That was my mind state even when I was going through it.
Have you got
yeah. And being a boy at that time, being a young boy, you know, coming into a man, you know, shit, you know, but being out in the jungle wasn't even foreign to me. You know, of course it was my first place of choice. And when I did have a nice, good home to go to and respectable people to live with, yes, I went with that first choice, you know, and that definitely helped me out. But everywhere I went, it was rules and regulations. And you finna get a job, you finna go to school, you finna do something. When I wake up at 6 in the morning, you up at 5:30 because I don't have to come back wake you up, and you finna go down to labor ready or something like that.
Yeah, not most definitely.
Yeah, and then and once you go through that, because just being down, it make you being down in your own or in your own sorrow, not even your sorrow. You don't even want no sorrow. You'll feel bad for about 5 minutes, but then once you boop and you get it up and you boop and you do this, you feel a lot better about yourself, and you're never really alone.
Yeah, you never. Yeah. They're just, you using the right resources and not misusing it. And
people will help out when they see that you're trying to help yourself. You hear me? Just like and hey, y'all can be mad at me. I see that young person in the middle of the street with a sign, will tell jokes with money and all like that, or you feel me? And they ask you something. I'm like, you got all 4 limbs, partner. Yeah. You got all 4 limbs. And you probably 25.
Yeah, don't let me say young. Yeah,
if you don't go bust a date.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just saying.
You too, brother. Go bust a date.
Yeah.
Go find you a fluffy from somewhere that just needs some companionship, bro, and go sit over there and figure it out. But hey, it's definitely not B. Simone. Just kind of going back there, definitely not B. Simone. Fault for that. Now, hate on your friend after she come up, that's kind of weird. And let me just get to this part, though, right? I just don't like B. Simone. I ain't gonna say I don't like her fully, but that 9-to-5 comment when she was like, I can't deal with no man with a 9-to-5 because XYZ, I need an entrepreneur, I need this, I need that, and that. Right, faking the book, all this snobby stuff, like acting like you're better than, you know what I'm saying? And all you are is basically a social media influencer, which, money here today, money gone tomorrow. I think she made it wilding out. Maybe you got too big for your bridges, and God definitely humbled your ass. You know what I'm saying? And it's a satisfying humbling for myself and probably a lot of other people. You plagiarizing books, talking down. I think that's celebrities. Let's go for we ain't celebrities. I'm saying maybe local little scene people, but when you get to a level plateau, right, where the people are basically the people have chosen you to be their person, their spokesperson, their wherever, the entertainer. You can't shit on the people that are buying your tickets, that are coming to your shows, that are watching you, that are subscribing, like, time to subscribe. You might not think about that while you sitting here popping it, but they remember that, and those same people can let you go the same way they lifted you up. So I think that's the case of what happened to B. Simone. And she's obnoxious, man. I know women like that, bro. Just kind of like delusional. I think that's her whole angle, though, to be delusional. I'm the delusional girlfriend that wants XYZ. It's annoying to me, personally. So, and then all that comment, we were shopping at Bloomingdale's, and I was like, I gotta go to H&M. It's like, okay, so I will go to the corner store and buy a fit if I got to, if it's them type of time. You know what I'm saying? When it's good, it's good. If I can hit Bloomies, I can hit Bloomies. I'm not a celebrity, of course. Mm-hmm. Cool. But we going to cry about that? We finna fall apart and do it? Like, come on now. You just making it, you still, even though you're trying to come off as, you want people to empathize with you, you're still pushing people further away because you're still saying crazy stuff, even on your decline. Like, oh my God, there's probably plenty of people that shop at H&M on a daily, and they probably decent. They just go shop at H&M because ain't nothing wrong with H&M. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like you still dissing people, even while you trying to like basically campaign to people. You still dissing people. And I don't like people who just so far up your behind that you can't even just tell what's going on around you. You know what I'm saying? It just come off fraudulent to me. Not even fraudulent. I can tell that's who that person really is, and I really don't like that about that woman in particular.
I did see a clip. I'll give her a little love.
Okay.
She definitely. I definitely feel like she's aware. That's why she's able to know that she Bloomingdale's right now ain't gonna cut it. Mm-hmm. I need to go to H&M because I have to, budget and all like that. So I'll give her love for that. I saw a clip where, she's, and this probably was early on or something like that, or at the prime of her height. I'm a millionaire. Words would be Simone. And, I'm just freestyling with it, her quote. Yeah. I'm a millionaire, and I for the longest I didn't have a car. And then you be online and you see people G-Wagon this, Bentley this, that, and that. So I wanted to get me a G-Wagon. They wanted $300,000 for it. I'm a millionaire. I can definitely afford it. But then I was thinking to myself, I'm in town. I'm at my house probably 2 days out of the week, something like that. I'm barely going to drive. It's going to just sit in the garage, collect dust. And I don't own any land. I stay in the apartment. So I kind of respect her for putting that out there,
For sure.
Because how old is B Simone? She
probably our age.
She looks in the age a little bit.
Yeah. She definitely aged a little bit.
She
definitely disappeared.
Yeah.
Before this, I forgot about it.
Entertainment will age you, definitely.
And falling off from entertainment will age you faster.
I feel like once you get in public eye, you age fast anyway. You feel me?
35.
35. Oh yeah, she definitely older than that.
She hitting her.
Yeah. So so I'll give her credit for that. She gets a little credit for that, and I'm giving her credit for that because she put it on the internet, and that people that's similar to her or that think like her need to know. All right, hey, when I got it, we got it. And when I say like that, I mean we really got it. I don't mean we finna fake like we got it. We really got it. I'm not gonna miss this money that I didn't put over here or I didn't spend right here. I'm not gonna miss that in 15 days. And like, oh, where did I? Okay, you feel me? I can't do that. What did Project Pat say? Bought an outfit instead of paying your light bill. Yeah, people feel that. They feel around for it in the dark when they lights is off. So I give her a little credit. It's definitely crazy. Yeah, you probably making 3 times more money than the regular person with the 9 to 5. But and then what is her broke? Her broke is still better than my broke.
True.
Her broke is still better than my up, right?
True.
Yeah, so we'll say that. And I'm not saying, well, you should feel better about yourself. No, I'm saying, it's humble. It's be humble. That same humbleness that you have when you don't have nothing. It works a lot when you do have something. That same blueprint that you use when you don't have nothing, it works a lot when you do have something. Meaning, when you do get that money, still be smart with it. When just how you had to, I only got $17. I got to feed 2 kids, some pack of ramen, woo-woo. I got to make sure they got something for school, for lunch tomorrow, and to get on the bus. You're going to be very precise with how you spend that money if you have any type of parent in your blood or responsibility. So that's all I'm saying.
She got her net worth is $1 million.
That's nothing.
$1 million. Once you buy the crib, I mean, hopefully she paid cash for the crib, which hopefully I think she did.
She can't live in California.
She from Dallas, Texas, so she can get a decent sized crib out there. In the burbs. She got $5.7 million. I mean, 5.7 million followers.
Yeah.
So you should still be able to pull something out your hair. All you need to do, I don't know, you shouldn't be too far away from it. Okay.
It's just one of the moments. I think it's just one of the moments. And either she's going to go up or go down.
Yeah, but everybody, baby girl, whatever you say, everybody's struggling right now. And your struggle is your struggle. I don't discount nobody's struggle, whether it be bigger or smaller than mine, because it feels real to you. It's a struggle. You know what I'm saying? But everybody's struggling in some way, shape, or form. You know what I'm saying? At whatever somebody's level is, you just gotta feel it. You gotta learn to let it struggle. You know what I'm saying? Don't cry about it. I know that's what you just gotta learn to love it, live through it. I guess you being vulnerable. That's you being vulnerable. I'm just saying your vulnerability kind of offends people sometimes. You know what I'm saying? We all do that sometimes, but But let it struggle, baby, and get back to it. You know what I'm saying? Get back on your grind, get back on your hustle. I know you're not broke with 5.7 million followers. I know that doesn't translate to dollars, but you can sell some to somebody on there and make you some money. Run ad campaign. It's a whole bunch of stuff you can do. I don't know.
Would you respect her more if she don't get the OnlyFans and just try to,
she too big.
Get it back up? She too big. Bro, do you know what type of woman they got on OnlyFans?
Yeah, I mean, she'll make a gazillion dollars.
That's what I'm saying. So what you mean? You talking about too big in stature or size?
Stature type of stat, not size. Anybody,
No, how she?
I mean, when I say too big, it goes against her brand. I would say her brand is like girlfriend put up. So you see her on OnlyFans, I'd be like, oh yeah, you.
I don't know. She's got to meet that dude. He's like, you want to ball or you want to crawl?
Yeah.
You know, 'cause right now it's like you crawling. You know, I'm just taking her own words. Oh, H&M, Bloomingdale's.
Yeah. Well, you gotta go put the H&M and Zara got some stuff in there, y'all. So, you know what I'm saying? The only thing about H&M stuff is thin. So you got one to wear.
So you got 1-2 washes.
You know what I'm saying?
On low tumble.
Yeah.
Don't dry it all the way.
You know what I'm saying? Zara, you might get you some. You gonna get you some designer looking stuff.
Zara don't make legs to fat guys like me. I would have been there. I went to Zara too. With the after Schmocker.
You wasn't looking hard enough.
I was. They got stuff in there, but it's just like I don't know. I didn't want to be a jerk boy that day or something. I don't know. I just
for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. I mean, I don't know if you got kids. You got kids, you're gonna shop a little bit everywhere. You're not buying growing kids. You're not gonna buy.
No, of course not. Of course not.
Because it's gonna be gone and messed up the next week.
I'm gonna do it how my parents did me.
Exactly.
It's gonna be. It might not be a shack, but it's gonna be. It's gonna be shit.
I ain't gonna do them how they did me.
Yeah, it's gonna be something they can run through, and I'm not over here. I'm mad when they come through the house. You know, like damn, like, you just ran through them shoes like that. You know, it only makes sense.